Hi, my name's Steffa Doucet. I live in Seaton Valley and I am Chief Exec of St Oswald's Hospice. Over my career, I've increasingly discovered how important it is to challenge when we see things that are wrong and when we see injustice. And the more positions of leadership that I've had and the more power, I suppose, that I've had, I've noticed that it's become even more important to choose to challenge. So often we see people, and unfortunately women, who once they've achieved some power, some leadership, they stop challenging. They don't want to risk the position that they've got. But it's even more important that we use our positions to challenge and to change things for each other and for future generations. If women hadn't chosen to challenge, we wouldn't have the vote. We wouldn't have anywhere near equal pay. We wouldn't have so many freedoms and rights like access to contraception that we have today. And it's because women have chosen to challenge the status quo. And in choosing to challenge others, we also have to challenge ourselves. We have to challenge ourselves to step out of our comfort zone. We have to challenge ourselves to go for what we really need and want. We have to challenge ourselves to be brave, to speak out. And it's only in doing that will we make things better. So this International Women's Day, when we're talking about choosing to challenge, make that choice. Make that choice to be brave and make that choice to call out injustice.
Many issues are raised and talked about, but there's something fundamental that we learn and do every day as part of our normal lives that we never stop to ponder on. Yet these small thoughts and actions shape what we are today and our future lives. This is about our roles, responsibilities, our actions and opportunities, what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do. This is about being a woman and a man and the values and worth associated with it. This is about gender. We may not realize it, but this affects our major life decisions such as education, health, marriage, relationships, and career. We believe that as we attain knowledge in life, we also learn the values around gender. I believe it's very important to start discussion at a young age and together and initiate change processes so then attitudes can be shaped and behaviors transformed to create an equal and just society. On this International Women's Day, I choose to challenge gender bias and stereotypical thinking around women, especially women of color, as leaders. To celebrate this, Being Women is launching a global campaign to forge a gender equal world and to raise awareness against bias whilst taking action for equality. Let's step up, come together, and join us in our campaign. Pink is for everyone because every change starts with a powerful act, and with vision and action, we can change the world. This is Faria Usman, founder of Being Women, and I wish you all a happy International Women's Day. Thank you so much for listening.
Hi, I'm Debbie Nugent from Healthwatch Northumberland, wishing everyone a happy International Women's Day 2021. Recently, the British Medical Journal reported that over the past 25 years, important progress has been made in several areas of women's health. However, gender discrimination, bias, and inequalities in women's health persist. They also noted there are new and emerging threats to women's health and well-being, and not surprisingly, cited COVID-19 as one of the major ones. So here's some other interesting facts. Breast cancer or heart disease, which is the biggest killer of women. Research by the British Heart Foundation reveals a surprising thing. Coronary heart disease kills twice as many women as breast cancer in the UK. The report, Bias and Biology, says because of a lingering misconception that heart disease is a man's disease, women face inequalities in awareness, diagnosis, treatment, and care following a heart attack compared to men. In 2018, the Parliamentary Women's Mental Health Task Group found that women, especially young women, are more likely to experience common mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression. Their report noted, too often we hear stories of women who describe feeling powerless when it comes to their mental health treatment. Here at Healthwatch Northumberland, we listen to everyone's experience of health and social care services and their ideas of what changes are needed. By speaking up about your needs, they will be heard, understood, and met by those responsible for commissioning and delivering care in our community. So, when you choose to challenge, phone, text, or go online to Healthwatch Northumberland to find out how we can help. Healthwatch Northumberland. With you, we choose to challenge.